Starting recording. I'll do another clap just for sake's sake.
Marky, stop trying to give me the clap.
Bro, I'm clapping you every time. Alright.
You should just get one of the fucking clap things that they actually use.
The stream has started. Alright, so, welcome to Horsin Around, our third official episode. I'm Nick. With me in person I have
Jack.
And then on the internet, I have a certain...
What are you doing?
I'm just making sure that I hit the right button so it's showing the Discord screen now.
Man,
who else do we have with
trying
us?
to say that he has us, like he owns us. I can't.
Yeah.
This is
Thank you.
No, racist.
Nicholas 1488 Mercadante.
Nicholas, I keep the brown one separate, Mercadante.
This is
cool.
Guys, you're on co-op. I'm sorry I can't have you for an in-person show. Can you please just say your name?
Nicholas, I went and stopped the show rather than having 3 people of color on the call.
Nicholas, why can't I say it too, Mercadante?
Thank you. Thank you for your names. So this week we'll be bullshitting about all kinds of stuff. What were we talking about before the show started? Just
Zoe
to go
Burger.
We're talking
to
about...
who?
Zoe Burger.
Who
We
is
went
Zoe
from
Burger?
Bella Thorne to Zoe Burger.
I don't really know who Zoe Burger is, but I'm gonna read this tweet aloud for you.
Okay.
Yes, pussy is priceless, but here at Lux we've heard you got bills to pay, and you're trying to bust a nut emoji without breaking the bank. Bank emoji.
Bank emoji. Jesus Christ.
Here
That's
at
all.
Lux. When was the last time you were at Lux?
I don't think it's the same Lux.
I know,
hope it's not the same Lux.
but...
When was the last time I was at Lux? Probably that bar crawl for the
I'd
Halloween.
rather hear
bar
about the
crawl.
last time Leul was at Lux than Nick was at Lux.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean, Dylan?
Last time I was at Lux, I think it was for somebody's birthday, and we all were super drunk, and I don't remember anything that happened other than I talked to the Uber driver for a while, and then somebody forgot their ID at home. No, Nick Vaccarello forgot his fucking ID at home. So he, left, and then, Zach and Ram were like, oh, we have to, go, we're gonna go to 7-Eleven or whatever to get cigarettes. And Brandon was like, let's all go! And they were like, what? No. Because, they were just trying to get away from us because they had just been stuck in the car with all of us and the Uber driver.
Was that the one where Mike was being weird and talking about his foot
No,
fetish?
that was a different
Oh
one.
my god.
It was similar to that time, but it was not as...
Being weird?
One time we were
What a
in an
thonk.
Uber, which led to the poor Uber driver hearing about Mike's Mike's fetishes.
Mike has many fetishes. He's into Indian women and he likes feet. It's the ultimate wombo combo.
Is it?
I don't know. He just talks about it a lot.
It's also Murky's fetish.
No.
Murky called it the ultimate wombo combo. All I'm saying,
Yeah.
he
Big
wants
brain.
brown feet.
Big brain.
Fuck. Leul, we gotta leave.
Anyways.
It's fucking Get Out, but Murky is everybody.
Fund this man right now.
Murky hasn't seen Get Out yet, I don't think.
What?
Made him
Lol,
watch
I watched it with you.
Murky
Get
didn't
Harvey
watch it
Weinstein
till,
on the phone.
Murky didn't watch it for so long. And I made him watch it.
Well, yeah, because I just never, got around to... I don't know.
Because he hates black
No, I'm not racist. Why do I have to say this? Why? Oh my god.
Nicholas and people are calling racist hundreds of times, Mercadante.
No, that's a different Nick, alright? I don't want to be associated with Tony Toothpick, please.
You know what? We should, guys, we shouldn't joke about racism. It's a big part of Nick's culture and his life.
It's big sensitivity to him.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Jack, I also noticed, though, on the topics list, you put in body mods.
I didn't put that there.
Oh, you didn't put that there.
I definitely
I
didn't put
assumed
that
it was you.
I
I was
put
hoping we
roasty
would get to that
sandwiches
one,
again.
actually.
I mean, yeah, we can talk about it if you want to.
I've only added 2 things to this list, Nick.
Okay. Well, I still want to talk about body mods though, because this is definitely a very you thing.
It's only a me thing because you keep
Jeff
making
only
it
wants
a me thing.
one body mod.
I want 2
one metal spy.
He doesn't want like a whole thing out of it.
No, but
Oh,
also
what?
he wants like the most useless body mod.
This is only a thing because you keep making
It's so
it a
useless
thing.
to not have your back broken. What a fucking absurd thing to want.
Well, that's not why I want it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's be.
why do you want a metal spine?
I think it would look cool.
What do you mean it would look cool? It's inside you.
No, it's not. It doesn't have to be.
Maybe a fucking
You want-
Stegosaurus?
You want like an exospine?
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of hot.
Yeah, see?
I don't know, Chief.
We have found one of Dylan's fetishes.
Alright. Hey, listen. I've literally made. I'm not buying a Switch. I'm not buying Special Ultimate, but I am buying fucking computer parts so I exclusively to play Cyberpunk 2077 at max quality.
I am also doing that.
Alright, that's fair, that's fair.
Well, yeah, Cyberpunk's 2077. It's got the fucking funny man, Keanu Reeves, that everybody loves. And,
Keanu Reeves,
yeah.
known for
Fucking
comedy.
canal.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We definitely. God.
We went over.
Cyberpunk
We've been over this.
2077 is actually like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure number like 3000.
I would watch that. I would pay money for that.
Well, good. There's a game coming out that you can play that in. It's
I'm
called
gonna pour
Cyberpunk
this on your
20.
crotch, Nick.
Oh, all right. That's fair. Jesus. But yeah, why? So you just want it for the aesthetic. You don't.
Well, so what happened was I watched what movie was it? It's not District 9.
Okay.
It's the one with Matt Damon.
Oh, I was thinking of the one with.
Invictus.
No.
The other South African one.
Definitely not Invictus.
Was that Matt Damon?
Chappie.
It's
Yeah,
not Chappie.
another South African one.
Matt Damon is not in Chappie. It's the one about the poor people.
There's a lot of movies about poor people, Jack.
Alright, it's the one with Matt
Nick's
Damon
seen all of them.
Yeah.
about the poor people.
Yep.
It's not The Blind Side.
Okay. Thank you for specifying. There is no cybernetics in The Blind Side.
Alright, well, it's been a while since I watched The Blind Side.
Also, I was right. Matt Damon is an Invictus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why the fuck is Skype running on my...
Skype's
That's
always
fair.
on low. Anyway,
Anyway.
the movie is all about Matt Damon like fighting for the poor people or something because he's gonna die. So he gets this like experimental.
Uh,
Well, isn't I think I know what movie you're talking about. Isn't it the movie where there's like an off-world like space
Yes.
station where all the rich
Where the
people
rich
go
people
to?
live, yes.
And so yeah, he goes up there to try and fuck them up or something.
So
Is this Snowpiercer, but in space?
that's exactly
Pretty
what
much.
I kind of thought. when you said
it's
it.
pretty much. So I guess we have to actually explain the plot of the movie now. So at the beginning, Matt Damon like gets a deadly dose of radiation.
Nice.
So he's like obviously going to die.
Yeah.
And he's
Yummy,
poor,
yummy.
so he can't afford the drugs to keep him alive. And he's really poor, so he can't afford like the treatment that would cure him.
Yeah.
So he goes to his like gang connection friends or whatever, and he gets drugs that will keep him alive, on condition that he like puts on this exoskeleton and leads one of their transports or something to like the rich people Halo world. And anyway, that's it. The whole movie is like Matt Damon murdering people with a sick ass exoskeleton, and that's where this all was born from.
That's you
'Cause
just
he-
saw that movie and you're like, I need that for me now.
Yeah. So he has the whole exoskeleton that's like drilled into his bones or whatever.
What the fuck?
But part of it is like a big thing that goes right down his spine, and I thought that would be really cool. And I made some comment about it when we lived together, and Nick like jumped on it and was like, "You want a metal spine?"
No,
And of course
it
I had
wasn't
to
just.
double down.
It wasn't just a metal spine. I was asking what the utility was, and then you said there is no utility. I just want a metal spine. And
I think it has the utility in the movie.
It
Well,
does have
it's
utility.
really
It makes him
Honestly,
stronger.
though, if there wasn't any utility for it, it would still look cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point.
yeah, I get that it looks cool, but I'm saying like we were talking about like things that you could actually like. We were talking about like having chips in your hand or magnets in your hands or whatever
Chips
to like
in
pick up
my
stuff.
hands for easy
Okay.
eating.
Yeah,
Ooh, I like that.
that's a big thinker right there.
Okay, so any magnet
Crunch.
you put in your hand that's large enough to like pick something up is
Yeah.
probably just gonna get ripped out by a bigger magnet. Within
Oh my
day.
god! I
Or your
still
hand's
remember
gonna like
coming back
wipe
to
a hard
floor.
drive.
Oh god! I remember coming back to floor for welcome back, just walking past fucking not Joe. God, Josh's room,
Uh-huh.
and there's a crowd of freshmen, and I see this kid, see one of the freshmen just with a thing in his hand. Everybody's looking at it. I realize, oh god, you're the fucker who put magnets in your fingertips.
Yeah.
Oh my
One of the freshmen
God.
has magnets.
What the fuck
in his hand.
happened?
There's a
Like
freshman who has
this year?
magnets in his
Yeah.
fingertips.
What
He
do
cut
you mean?
himself open and put them in.
Yeah,
Like this year, or just like at
No,
some
no,
point in
like-
time?
a couple years ago or some shit.
So yeah,
Oh my
you
god.
can very faint. You can see like if you put a light but
Yeah.
magnetically attractive, like piece of metal, some ferromagnetic metal up to his finger, that there is like a force.
Yeah. I like
And
think
you can,
about that.
You can
I
see
think
the lump
about
on
that
the
a lot.
skin.
I think about doing that very often.
I
Um,
don't.
Why?
I think it would be really cool. That's it.
That one I don't think would be very cool.
I think it would be
'cause
neat to be able to feel like magnetic forces.
But I don't think
It's a
you would.
sixth sense.
I don't think you would feel them.
Shut the
No,
fuck
that's
up,
the whole
Shut
point.
the fuck.
That's the whole point of putting them in your fingers, Nick.
Well, no, it's
You-
just
it-
like
the
just
forces
because
tug on the
something
magnet.
flies into your hand when you have the magnets on your hand doesn't mean you will feel the magnetic force. You will feel an object flying to your hand.
Are you fucking kidding
Do you
me?
know how forces work?
Well, so
Alright, hold on.
some people.
Everybody
some people
shut
have
up.
Nick,
The
what the
whole
fuck?
Body mod Jesus over here about to tell us what the fuck is up.
the whole point is they're not strong enough to like pick up anything or yank anything towards you. They're just strong enough that they like move very slightly when there's a magnetic force around, so you feel the tugging inside your fingers, and that's how you feel the forces.
Okay.
Even
They
if
don't actually
they
like
weren't,
pull anything.
even
yeah.
if they were trying to pull things to you, every force has an equal and opposite fucking reaction. You feel it pulling on your finger
Yeah.
as it
Yeah,
pulls on the
but
thing.
I thought Jack was saying that he would like somehow like you were saying it was like a sixth sense. It's not a sixth sense. It's just your hand feeling things. That's the same as touch. It just
So-
happens to be inside of your finger.
Shut up.
Some people get the idea that you can like, if you do that, then your brain will like do some rewiring shit. But I'm pretty sure that's fucking bullshit.
Oh, that's definitely fake.
That's definitely bullshit.
Is that the shit where you put like magnets like just around? Or no, isn't
That's
there like a shock therapy thing?
That's different.
What is that?
That's not the same.
Nicholas
what is that?
Mercadante
Have you read up on
advocating
that?
for
'Cause I feel
electroshock therapy.
Keller is apparently the expert on that.
Oh,
I think the deal with that is you're supposed to like shock your brain into performing better or some bullshit. I don't know. It all feels like a little too close to a lobotomy to me. Yeah, I said that right.
Yeah, you got it.
End up like Jackie Kennedy.
Shut up.
Or not Jackie Kennedy. The
Rose.
sister
You
Kennedy.
just struck a nerve for him, huh?
the sister
Rose
Kennedy.
The fucked up one.
The one who got a lobotomy.
Yeah. Yeah, actually.
Actually, though.
Do people still do lobotomies? Is that a
No.
thing that still occurs?
No.
No.
I mean,
After it like
only,
effectively
like
killed a
legally,
number of
or
people.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean like in a legal. I know you could do anything illegally, obviously. So like in a legal, permitted sense.
It's really not a thing that happens anymore, I don't think.
I see.
I hope not anyway.
I also hope not. It's kind of fucked up.
It's very fucked
Well,
up.
if this mushroom grows legs and walks away, I'm gonna be
What did you send us, Leul? Oh my god!
Why isn't this Jesus Christ?
Oh my god.
you predicted it like
Here.
perfectly. I thought you already had it open when you said that.
I want to show the
I
audience.
thought it was gonna be a video.
Is this
so
is this
not-
good?
I can only
Is
see the
this
first
safe for
image.
work?
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's only marked as NSFW because there's like thirst traps. I don't know.
Who is
Because
who is
the-
this? Who is this Twitter user?
Just a guy being a dude.
I'll go off.
Goddamn. Oh, can I just rant about something for a second? I just want to scream about how fucking Legos cost way too much all the time.
Oh,
Like,
what?
did Legos always used to cost so much?
I think Legos have always been expensive. Yeah.
Yes, they've always been
for a child
extremely
who doesn't
expensive.
spend money on
Yeah.
No,
Legos
but even
for free because you were 7.
Yeah.
well, okay, yeah, all right. I see what you're saying, but like, yeah, why? I just want to fucking build Legos, dude. They cost like even like a half decent set cost like $40 minimum. If you want
Trump
like
to buy Denmark and then
Shit.
seize the Lego factory.
That was Trump's plan.
I want a freedom. What's fucking a freedom benefit? What's Yank's thing?
The universal basic income.
Yeah, but I want it all paid in Legos.
we should drop the gold standard, pick up the Lego standard. Just one 2x4 Lego brick is like the base of our economy. I think that'd be optimal.
Remember those ads for 5 gum that were like, pay me in 5 gum or Trident layers or whatever the fuck?
Oh, it was Trident layers. I remember that.
Oh, fucking weird.
Those are bad.
Did you guys have any like commercials as a kid that like hooked you effectively and got you to beg your parents to buy whatever the commercial was?
I only have something tangential for that.
What do you have?
I remember seeing the Potty Potter commercial live on TV before they took it off.
The what?
The Potty Potter.
What is
What's
that?
a potty putter?
What does it sound like? And it's like effectively that. Like
Are you
literally,
fucking-
it's like a bath mat. It's like a toilet bath mat, effectively, that you like put
Yeah.
on like your toilet, and you
Okay.
can sit there squatting and shotting, while practicing your putts on this miniature putting green in front of you. That was part
Wait,
of the
what are you?
I thought
What
you were talking about like putting your shit. So that's
I-
a better option.
No,
wait. So what?
it's this. It's just this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I also thought you were putting your shit. Because that is much... Okay, that's much less fucked up. You just put a putting green around
Yeah.
your toilet and you just
Yes.
hit it while you're on the toilet.
I should buy
And
one of those.
you'd see commercials of people sitting on the toilet, pants around their ankles.
Dude, this is $9. This
Good
is a
lord.
deal.
You should get those for the bathrooms and dorms.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna buy it for my
They're gonna go from green to yellow to different shades of green very quick.
Uh-oh!
Mm.
Uh-oh! Don't like that. Don't like that.
The black mold in Southside Men's Room Festival.
Ah! Oh, God.
You know, blue cheese has mold in it.
Shut up, Dylan.
Stop. Alright. Let's cut this thread. Jesus Christ. I don't want to think about the fucking terrifying sights that might occur in the Southside men's bathroom. I left that place long ago. I don't need to return there. I remember when I was like 5 or 6 or whatever, there was a commercial that they'd always be airing about some kind of karate school. It was like it was some kind of like tiger themed karate school.
Was it like a local commercial? I'm guessing because
Yeah, I'm assuming
I
it
don't
was.
know of any national like kids karate brand.
Yeah.
We're starting an army.
Wait, what's that the plot? What's that
US
the plot of?
Armed Forces.
That's the plot of something that's similar to the plot of Spy Kids.
My kids?
But not exactly, because those were clones.
I mean, there was Coney 2012 where there were actual child soldiers.
I love the plot of The Tragedies of Africa. It's my favorite fucking movie.
Very, very on brand, Nicholas Mercadante.
Nicholas Chinese lore Mercadante.
What are you talking about?
Remember when the Invisible Children guy ended up spreading his invisible children all over the street? Except he wasn't actually. He was just having a mental breakdown, and he got extra shit for it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
he
he
did.
had a mental breakdown, but he was still spreading his.
I don't know. I don't think he was. I don't think he was actually.
I'm pretty sure he
masturbating.
was.
No, his dick was out on
Yeah.
on the streets of Los Angeles.
Look
I don't think he was jerking. Like I remember hearing that he wasn't actually jerking off. He was just having a mental breakdown and was naked.
Just happened to be.
I don't.
Both
really know
of
what to
those
tell you.
things can be. Both of those things somehow can be true without the additional like attempted
Legal
assault,
issues.
I guess.
I suppose. Yeah, but I like every time I saw they played it like I guess the effectiveness of those commercials that you just fucking see them all the time, and so I just saw it so much that I started begging my parents, and they never yielded. Also, I think because whatever that place was probably like 20 miles away, so it was like we were like on the outer borders of whatever local advertisement chain they were trying to pull. But I ended up going to karate for some period of time. And I think I got to like, I don't remember what I know you started a white belt, and then I think you go to like brown and then yellow.
It depends on the
maybe?
school.
Wait,
Yeah.
Brown is second there?
I think. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I remember it was like white, yellow, orange, kind of like
All right, I've got the
getting
video.
more color intense.
I've got the video
Of what?
of him going insane.
Oh god,
and maybe
okay.
jerking it on the streets of LA. It's only 12 seconds.
Only 12 seconds? I can't get off that fast. Jesus. Who do you think we are? Oh shit, I shouldn't be showing
All right.
that.
He does not appear to be jerking it.
Well,
He,
that's
as
unfortunate.
far as I was aware, he never actually went to
Went to town.
make the motions. He just
Mm.
he just was having your standard cosmic mental breakdown addendum with nudity.
With nudity.
That's very fair. That's very understandable, actually.
Yeah. There's that, and then I think when I... Do you guys remember Rescue Heroes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I that was like the toy thing that I was like stuck on as a kid for a while. And they had like a movie that came out at one point. I had it on VHS.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, I love Chip and Dale, Rescue Ranger.
Yep. That's what that is.
Shit was much better, TBH.
And they had, but like on it was so weird because like on VHS tapes and I guess DVDs back then, like for those types of movies, they would just bake in advertisements before, like they'd bake in trailers for shit.
Yeah.
But you know, it's the same way they would like bake in advertisements into old video games that would then just get super outdated over time. And so there was just this one ad for this fucking remote controlled like snake toy or something. I don't know if you guys remember that at all, but it's just like something you could like get it to slither, and then it would just show the snake like scaring the shit. Like it was a boy who had the toy, and then you just
Snake was a boy, or
no, the boy had the electronic snake.
the
Or
boy
not,
had a
the-
snake?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't
Most
talk
boys
about
have
that, but
snakes.
yeah.
it's current year rule, first of all, and second of all, it's not what I mean, you motherfucker. And then it would just go around the house and scare the shit out of the rest of the family for some reason, and that was how they advertised their toys.
C.S. Lewis is The Snake and His Boy.
Uh-oh.
Look, I'm not
Jack-
saying this.
Alright.
The furry was C.S. Lewis.
Here's my OC. He's Jesus but a lion. but like,
But actually, though.
okay, I read the Chronicles of Narnia when I was, I think, before the age of 10, and I remember really liking it and also having no clue that there was any Christian ideology in there.
Well,
Or
yeah.
something I
Also
just
did
didn't
not know.
know.
Because
Yeah.
you're not gonna read into that
He
as a
is a
kid,
child.
and that's how C.S. Lewis gets them.
My
How
father,
he
a
gets
staunch
you, how he
atheist,
gets you.
read those books to me.
What's up?
My father, a staunch atheist, read those books to me. So
They were like,
Did he
kind
not
of
know?
just
I
like,
have no idea.
I
don't
remember
know.
them just being like kind of cool and like
Yeah.
very colorful,
Mm-hmm.
and like that's about it.
Yeah.
Have you read the absolutely scathing review Philip Pullman wrote of C.S. Lewis?
I think I did actually.
It's pretty
I think
brutal.
I'm trying to remember if it was Pullman. Let me.
But yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Literary
wait,
review
Philip,
podcast.
hold on. Philip Pullman wrote, yeah, his Dark Materials. Yeah, I definitely read
Yes.
that one.
Yeah.
That was like, he was
What did-
very not happy.
No, he's pretty mad.
what did he say?
He accuses C.S. Lewis of using the books as Christian propaganda to subvert children, as compared to the Golden Compass series, which is similar but entirely different.
Yeah,
So-
it's like, yeah, his Dark Materials is effectively just, it's almost anti-Christian ideology.
It's pretty solidly anti-Christian.
Yeah, this is like the Golden. This is like the Golden Compass, and
So this guy who wrote the scathing review of C.S. Lewis, was that the writer of the Golden Compass? Okay.
yes.
Interesting. Yeah, but I don't know, I mean, I guess the idea is that if you could get them to like the books of Narnia, then you can be like, hey, you know this dude Jesus? He's like that lion.
Dude,
And
he
then-
was real. Get this.
You know that lion? What if he was a human and real? Check out
I feel like
Christianity,
as soon as you
guys.
say like Aslan, but like a human, every kid gets disinterested.
Well, yeah.
Like,
Who
Yeah,
the
he's
fuck
like,
wants-
he's like super cool, except he's not alive. It's like, what do you mean? You said he was still super cool.
They just zone
Very
out right
realistic.
after that. They're donezo.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was a long. I think I think
I
we
did. I
finish
think I
the
watched The
series.
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe before I did start reading this series because The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe came out pretty. I don't remember. It was like.
It definitely.
2000s?
Yeah, the movie
Yeah.
definitely introduced a lot of people to it.
I remember my parents going to the mall one day with me, and they'd buy a bunch of things. So I was like, let's go to games. Bought the Prince Caspian.
There was a
Oh my god, I
Caspian
forgot
game.
about that.
Yes.
Oh my god!
And
I forgot about
before, that. And when we walked out of the mall several hours later, I had beaten the.
What?
Done. I
Wait,
beat the entire fucking game in the time it took us to go through the mall.
Yeah, that's about right.
Wait, so oh my god,
Which was admittedly several hours, but still.
how
Well,
long
we
were
in the mall for
why-
hours.
Yeah.
My parents needed to buy a lot of things, and I was like 7.
My parents needed to buy an apartment.
Just buy all the components to a house and then just put them all
Yeah,
together. in the
I-
mall.
I want to live
Need a
in a
down
Sears
payment
catalog
on
house
something.
for at least 2 months.
Well, you can't because Sears is closing.
Oof.
No, but like, okay, no, but like the old houses and like, well, that
Did
makes
Sears
sense.
lose?
Sears
Sears
was
is
gonna
like-
lose no matter what.
Sears has been actively losing for years.
When was the last time you actually saw a Sears catalog?
A catalog never, because they don't like you.
Stopped being a thing because people would go to the steep building.
Well,
When was the last
also
time
would
you
just
saw a
look up
Sears
porn.
catalog that made you want to whack it?
Oh man, long before the days of me knowing how to use the internet for porn.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So
That's
okay,
true.
Okay, the story time. It sounds like a story
I'm
time.
gonna regret the story time.
Okay.
So as a kid, right? My
Yeah.
parents were like, one day my parents were like, "Oh my god, he knows how to look. He's trying to look for porn. This is unacceptable." So they put up one of those. Well, first of all, the way they found it was Thanksgiving Day.
Wow.
Like,
Fucking whore dog on
so we host
Christmas Day.
Thanksgiving every year. I was like before everyone else was up. Everybody lives in like the Nova area, so they don't
Uh-huh.
stay at our house. They just drive over at like 4 p.m. Well, we say to show up at 4, and they show up at 7 because we're, you know.
Uh-huh.
But so it was like not more. It was like they saw me like Googling something, and my dad was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like,
Anime
I knew
titties.
I knew the jig was up. So like, I like shut it down and like booked it. So
What, you
like,
just
the
ran?
first floor to the basement.
Can I get an age,
and
like
so
how old you
I
were, by the way?
That's a no.
I don't know, but it would have been after sometime between 4th grade and middle school. Somewhere in there.
Okay.
That's like a
Trying to do the math on that one. That's like 9 to 14.
Well, between
Well, middle school is 7th grade.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't sure. So my middle school was also just 7th and 8th grade. I was
Yeah.
most people's are like 5th through 8th.
mine was 6th.
It's usually 6 through 8.
Yeah.
So I was in kindergarten at 5.
Yeah.
So then 6, 7, somewhere between 8 and 10.
Damn.
Okay.
And
Alright.
so I remember Thanksgiving
That's
Day
about right.
because I have this distinct memory. Because in our basement we had 2 couches, but they didn't. But like they kind of formed this like square with the wall,
Leather
and I
wall.
remember sitting in there alone and like the Thanksgiving Day parade on the TV.
You trying to crank one out while their fucking Snoopy's coming down?
The fucking turkey floats you rock on.
I was sitting there like, fuck, what do I do? And he saw I don't remember if we ever talked about it, but they got this thing that was like, I don't remember the name of the service, but essentially it was just like, block sites that are bad based on like these categories.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was
net nanny bullshit.
but it was also like way more aggressive than it needed to be. Because I'm like,
Yes.
Mom, I'm doing homework. I need this school database, and she was fine. So they had to keep like
Updating
unlocking
it?
like different things, updating it like constantly. And I was like, this is the most annoying fucking thing on the planet. But yeah, I think it would have been somewhere in the time when before like later in high school when I was like, fuck, this isn't useful. Where I would be like, I mean, I guess the internet's gonna be a horrifying minefield to try and jump through these hoops.
Bro.
So sometime in there would have been the last time that I saw a Sears catalog. It went,
I lost connection.
Are you? Oh, okay. Sorry, Jack's having some technical difficulties.
Jack's dead.
Jack's dead. So wait, can I? So you were trying to? Were you just looking things up, or were you trying to jerk it? Like,
I don't remember that part. I probably was just looking things up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't quite understand how the internet or I quite understand how porn worked. So I wasn't like, I remember the first time I ever saw porn was some kid was like, look up sex.com, haha. And I was like, all right, Andy. And so I did when I got home, and I don't remember. So the site that exists there now is not the site that I saw as a kid. It now it's like some weird like Pinterest but for porn.
What the hell?
Then I
Interesting.
don't remember much, but I remember that the website was.
It was all a haze after that. I didn't sleep for days.
The site background was bright orange, and I remember scrolling and seeing this girl had like a face painted on her ass cheek.
What the fuck?
And she had an inhaler in.
She had a what?
That's like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like my
I was like, what the fuck is this? And I closed it.
I feel like, I don't know if this is common, but my, like, first exposure to this sexual content on the internet was also, like, not vanilla at all. It was definitely, I definitely remember seeing, like, unwittingly and unwillingly, some girl with, like, the majority of someone else's arm up her vagina.
Oh.
Oh.
I was like,
Okay.
it's not right here.
Okay.
Good. So my middle school's initials were MRMS,
Okay.
and the website was like the school district /MRMS. But if you went to mrms.com, it was a cross-dressing website. So
Okay.
a lot of middle
Interesting.
schoolers.
Unique username. Or unique name. Let's see if this site is still here.
It does not. It's a GoDaddy holding page now.
Oh my god. Why? Go
Did you
Daddy.
go to Mountain Ridge Middle School in Colorado Springs?
I did not.
Sent
I'm
for
not from
Jack
Colorado.
from Massachusetts.
I think I had a similar experience to you, Dylan, because what I remember is my first porn experience was I was looking up information for fucking like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl or something.
Oh,
Yo.
no.
And
Diamond and pearl necklaces.
No, and it was just a regular like forum post on some random website, but just on the
Okay.
bottom of the page, they just sold advertising space to porn sites, and I was just like, oh, okay,
Good.
Yeah.
interesting.
Classic.
Yeah, I think I also started understanding the prevalence of like just porn on the internet when I started torrenting things.
Oh yeah.
Before, when I started torrenting,
Wow.
the space between starting torrenting things and before downloading AdBlocker.
Very, very dangerous times in between those two. Good lord.
My first experience with internet nudity was not actually porn though, and it wasn't really my first experience, but I remember I'd already gotten ahead that people were fucking trolls on the internet in like 2010 or whatever, like that time. I was in 5th or 6th grade, and I remember seeing constant references to what is now a hallowed and venerated site lemonparty.com.
Lemon Party.
Of course.
Or what do you mean it's not porn?
No. So I never clicked on it because I was like, something's up with this. But I was more than happy to put it in my then group, like Skype group chat of friends. It's like, hey, here you go, and let someone else get scarred on my behalf.
Oh
It was
my
a sacrificial lamb for you.
Of course.
Pleased to inform you that lemonparty.com is now just a shitty porn site.
Is it
How
just
dare-
redirecting to
how
somewhere
dare
else,
they?
or? Oh,
It's just
no,
a
that's
shitty.
just-
Oh, it's a cam site.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
There's
Go to
no way.
lemonparty.com.
There is a whole section dedicated to trans cams.
Oh, of course.
Thank you. Very cool.
All right,
Somebody really
all right.
out here.
Lemonparty.org is the right
Can
URL.
I have a
Oh,
category
it's
that is
lemonparty.org.
trans cams and a Trans Am?
Lemonparty.org is just a picture.
Yeah, that's the right URL.
Oh.
Yeah, .org. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have. I've never,
Alternatively, go to
I've never seen this
lemonparty.gov.
before. It is,
I-
So
Ooh,
fun fact, there is
lemonparty.gov?
actually both a meatspin.com and spin.biz. They're both the same site. I only know the second one exists because for a security class I had to take, there was this white list of things that you could like enable to just learning how like the host file works. And I saw on there like I was like, well, I don't want to block Meatspin. That's too funny. And I saw next to it meatspin.biz, and there's like 7 meatspins now.
that's good. There needs to be more meat spins.
All right. Turns out Meatspin requires Flash.
Oh, so Meatspin's gonna die in a year.
Well, it's
we need.
already dead.
That means we need another meat spin that is up to date with HTML5.
Honestly, wouldn't be that hard.
Probably not. It's just a GIF. That's literally all it is.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So I didn't click on or like I didn't really know what Meatspin was for a very long time because it was like around that time. But I thought it was what's that one fucking like that one subreddit like that was like the shock subreddit.
Space
You know what I
Sticks?
mean?
No.
Yeah, I thought it was like no, it was Space Sticks, which I also stayed away from.
Alfonso
for a very
Ribeiro
long
is still the
time.
face of that, and I'm so happy.
Oh god. What? Oh no! Isn't there? There's a misspelling of Girls Gone Wild. That is also like just a fucked up version of, like it's just a shock porn subreddit. It's like Girls Gone World or something. I don't know, but it would just showcase like really fucked up porn. And that was his whole shtick. Did you guys ever subject yourselves to Two Girls, One Cup?
Yes.
Yeah.
I never bothered to watch it myself.
I
was
haven't
more
either.
than content with the description.
Yeah. I never got around to it. I don't really plan on.
Also that, what, like Cake Farts, another classic one.
Oh, Cake Farts is amazing.
Cake
10 out of 10.
Farts.
Cake Farts is... Cake Farts is...
So how
Oh.
how gross is that video? Is it
Cake
like
Farts?
It's not that weird.
yeah?
Not that bad. She just farts on a cake.
It's just,
Okay.
it's kind of odd. Nothing necessarily worse than,
Mhm.
I don't know, some,
There's a
like,
there's
bad
a video
horror.
where somebody
Like
eats
I'd
cereal
rather,
out of someone
like,
Some
else's
bad
bowl.
horror.
like, it's not, that. Like, I remember being, it's literally just somebody, like a girl farting on a cake. It's just,
Yeah.
It is
What's her
exactly
act?
what is
On a cake?
advertised.
She farts on
it
that
is,
cake.
it is shocking insofar as if you've never, like, seen nude content ever before.
If you've never seen a cake, oh man, you're in for a fucking treat.
Yeah. Cakes are fucking disgusting. NSFW.
There's a video of somebody making and eating cereal out of someone else's asshole.
Oh. Okay.
I think
Did you
I've
say,
made
did you
people
say,
look at
hold on,
that
did you say
before.
poop? Or,
No, cereal.
no, cereal out of someone's what?
Asshole.
So there was
Oh,
poop
I-
mixed
I-
in
Well,
with the cereal.
Another
Theoretically, it's
classic.
clean.
That one's
Yeah.
much more recent.
Yeah,
That
it's,
was like-
it's that's like 5 years
So,
old.
Like, yeah.
When you said like you like cut out for a second when you said asshole.
Oh, my bad.
So I thought you were that somebody like made cereal out of poop.
Out of shit.
That's like,
I mean, somebody's probably done that as well. To be fair.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, I
oh
found it.
god,
Yeah.
remember yeast bread? Or well, vaginal yeast bread.
Most bread is in fact.
Vaginal yeast bread.
Oh,
Very
excuse me?
that was a thing that happened.
It's no. I don't want to see that, bro. Put that away, Jack.
What
Jesus
does Jack
Christ.
show you?
He's showing me the cereal fucking inner
Oh, well,
anus.
well,
Not that bad!
It's really not that bad.
Wait, was it inside a pot or something? What was?
No, that's a
It was
spectrum
inside of her asshole.
for stretching the asshole.
Oh God. Okay. Okay, I
It's
guess.
like, oh, that's gross. I need to clean myself by watching some Felcher.
Shut the fuck up. That's not what I'm into. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You did all right, Jack. Was one of the 2 topics that you put on here for this week the roast beef sandwiches again?
Yeah, I don't know why I put that on there.
Okay.
There was something that made me put it on, but I don't know what it was.
Okay.
Were you hungry and desiring a roast beef sandwich?
I
You want to
probably.
talk about fucking overrated sandwiches? I want to rant on Katz's Deli in New York for a bit.
You want to talk about fucking...
All right, go for it.
sandwiches?
What's up?
I mean, if no one else has anything to say, it's literally just gonna be me saying that Katz's Deli is a overrated fucking pastrami sandwich. Who the fuck
know
wants to pay $26 for a goddamn pastrami sandwich?
I mean, is it worth 20? Is it taste good
No,
enough?
it's not.
No.
Given the words that he has said so far, almost certainly not.
This is for
Fair enough.
anybody who's either into pastrami or New York City / Jewish delis. That's just fucking not worth it. But that's all I have to say about sandwiches for now.
All right, fair enough. All I have to say about sandwiches is that the fucking Ritz Tiger mascot
Oh my
sub
God.
is very primo, and everybody
Can we add that to whatisnickeatingrightnow.com?
I mean, if somebody
Talk to
wants to
Ram.
update it, I think
Talk to
Ram's still
That's
hosting
like
it.
the Tiger sub is basically you just like taking it's just your love of chicken tenders extended.
No,
Yes,
it's
that's all it is.
specifically the flavor, like that.
The
I,
flavor
like
of chicken
honey and
tenders.
hot sauce, Nick.
yeah, and that tastes good. All right, shit tastes good.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
It tastes good because it's
Oh,
just sugar.
Jack, did you talk about going to What Crawfish?
No, I didn't.
I still haven't gone there. I want to go there. with
We
you guys
went to
sometime.
What Crawfish. The
It's
crowd
enjoyable.
was me, Jack, Caitlin, Nico, Jay
Mike.
the freshman, and
I
McLeod.
forgot about
Michael McLeod.
Mm.
It was
Oh.
it was pretty fun.
It was pretty
Fun
fun. It's got a quote Michael McLeod Cracker Barrel ass interior. Everything's like wooden chairs and tables and stuff.
None of the chairs match.
None of the chairs matched. We sat right next to like a dresser, effectively, or not a dresser.
It was
like
a bookshelf.
like a showcase shelf kind of thing, a wooden
Yeah.
showcase shelf. The contents of which included a VHS copy of The Green Mile.
Yeah.
So Tom Hanks was staring at us the entire meal.
The decor was like, I bought random things off the wall of a ramen restaurant, and then I picked some stuff out of my grandfather's like Confederate memorabilia chest in the basement.
It's like
it's
this is
very
like
weird.
people this far north don't know what Louisiana actually looks like. So
Yeah.
We'll
You
just
pretend.
guess. We'll just Google image search the South, and then go.
And
based
the
off
guy
that.
who was working the counter is my biggest part about that. Like he was there, took our order very boredly.
He was,
have
like,
you guys
doing
played Borderlands
work.
3? Just
No.
minor non sequitur. Like it's
Okay.
kind of late. No,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Okay.
In that case, but like he was very bored. I still can't tell if our order actually came out correct because I'm pretty sure we got gypped on some things that were supposed to come with it.
We got fucked on like whatever little sides we ordered. Like I ordered sausage
Yeah.
for the crawfish.
So the
and
boiled
there were 3
stuff
pieces
was
of
supposed to come with
sausage.
things that didn't actually show up. It came
Oof.
with one link of sausage and no corn or potato. But
Yes.
after that, the guy just like when we got over, he just like sat down on his MacBook, like at like a table. We were the only ones in there. I had no idea what he was working on. He might have just been browsing Reddit.
No, he was like doing schoolwork.
Or okay,
He
he was
had
like
he had a textbook.
okay. I remember us going up because like we wanted more sides, and he had
Yeah.
to pull himself up from the table
Yeah,
and
yeah.
trudge over to take our order. It was like,
We were the only people there.
yeah, it wasn't even that late. Like,
No, it was a very reasonable time.
Look, man, you ruined his Reddit browsing session. Okay.
I was talking with Collin about it too, and he said they went like a week after, and they were also the only people there. So
okay.
I don't know how much longer they're gonna be around.
Is business not booming for what crawfish?
No,
That's
it's
unfortunate.
They
Is
better
the
last
food-
next semester. I
Is the
wanna try
food
at least
good?
one.
It's not bad.
Okay.
It was alright. I
I
feel like-
wouldn't like go there to eat, but I would go there as like an event. Like it's fun.
I
with
wouldn't eat
people.
the food at this restaurant, but I would
I
be there
would-
for the ambiance.
Well, no, so like the food isn't bad. I would
Yeah.
eat the food. I would not
Yeah.
probably go just with the intention of eating.
You wouldn't eat there alone.
I'm not
I
going.
wouldn't
because
go.
the
I wouldn't
food
go
is
and order
good.
myself what crawfish takeout for personal
Yeah.
consumption elsewhere.
Yeah.
I
I'm
see.
going because it's a fun experience with people.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm in that plaza and I want food and I just want food, I'm going to the hall.
Oh my god, yes.
Speaking of which, are you guys gonna get on having them slaughter a goat for you?
What?
I don't know what we're doing for.
For Texas State of Brazil?
No, for 10
No,
weeks.
for 10 weeks.
Oh,
So,
right.
First 10 weeks last year was the turkey,
Yeah.
and then second 10 weeks was nothing. Nothing happened, right?
Yeah.
Like
Didn't
you
do
wanted
anything.
it, but like nothing actually happened.
Yeah. I think we just ordered a bunch of takeout or some shit.
Yeah, but you
I
guys
remember
do that for
eating
house
something.
meeting anyways.
You
That's true.
gotta bring it back this year. What? So
If they
are
slaughter the goat, are they just gonna bring the fucking goat carcass, or are they gonna?
No. So the
Well, we were
idea
gonna try to get them
is,
to make like a bunch of shit for us.
like,
I don't
Can you have them like slaughter the goat and bring it to you like on a hook, and then like be like, I want some goat, and cook it for you there?
no. So well, I mean, like, so have you been to the Walmart?
No.
Well, so it's like we're talking about like the International Food Mart. It's like right by what Crawfish and Anime and Goodwill.
Anime.
anime?
Goodwill, Batman, Anime.
Anime? There's just a store on. Like we got a massive strip mall on Jefferson, and one of the stores is just an anime memorabilia shop, and its sign just says anime.
It's technically called like Hammer Girls, but like
They
It's
don't
called
have that on the
anime
side.
because it's anime with an exclamation mark. So you
Yeah.
have to yell it.
Yeah.
same with what Crawfish.
There's no.
But
There's
yeah,
no
if you
question
go in,
mark
you'll
in
find that
Crawfish.
it's just like International Food Mart, but you won't find like East Asian or like South African or like anything like or Central American stuff. Really, it's effectively a Eastern European type halal. Like there are a lot of like spices and things of that nature.
A
And it's got
slop
hot-
shop.
It's got a hot foods counter at the back.
Mm.
By some Eastern European ladies who will just cook you some pretty good Eastern European halal, including some fantastic rice.
Pretty fucking good.
But-
oh my god, the rice is
and-
great.
The rice is fantastic, but
Oh.
while they don't explicitly, well, they don't. This isn't like an option, but they are the only people that I could even think of in Rochester who would be able to, or potentially know the correct people to acquire, potentially slaughter, and then cook a whole goat or lamb.
Yeah.
They have the
Boiling
power.
a goat isn't like an infinitely hard like process.
No, it's not infinitely hard, but there's a to do it correctly. Like I
You
don't
don't
know.
wanna
Have you ever- I don't know if you've ever been to a halal auction. It's like I've been to like some shit. Like
He's been places, guys.
I've been
Dylan,
places.
Dylan's
I am
been
the
around.
man who wakes up in his house and finds a goat brain in a bowl in his kitchen counter because that happens.
Fucking Christ. What the fuck?
I mean, it's just real food. It's real food.
Isn't that how you get like prion disease or whatever? Or is that only
No,
human
that's
brains?
cows. So mad cow disease can be transferred to a human if you eat the cow brain that has mad cow disease.
I'm not entirely sure about goat-based prion diseases.
I don't know. of any. I think there's a.
However,
shit one.
I mean, I did not consume this, but
But
it is
That's
it is
also
real
like
food.
easy to test for. So.
mm.
No, I don't know where we. I don't know why we got on the goat. We were originally trying to do a pig.
Right.
then
Oh
I think
yeah,
we
you
looked
guys
into
wanted to do.
lamb.
Colin wanted to do a pig roast.
Yeah, we might do that for spring evals.
Doesn't Colin need a license for that or some shit?
Well, so we found somebody with a license. One of the people Devin worked with, I think, over the summer has one. So we might get him to do it.
And he'd be willing to come in at like 8 a.m. and fucking roast a
Roast
pig.
a pig. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
pig roasting
He was
is
apparently
already,
very
like-
down for it.
Pig roasting is already like to actually. The roasting itself takes a decent amount of time,
Correct.
so
Yeah, so he'd have to start the process before the evaluations even started.
Correct.
Yeah, it'd be an early morning. But then on the other hand, how often does that guy get to roast pigs,
Probably
right?
never.
Yeah. So, like, he's probably just jumping at the opportunity to roast
I
a
know,
pig,
I would.
period.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we've decided on what we're doing for 10 weeks yet, though. So.
But yeah.
We don't-
Aside, yeah, but you could. I feel like if you wanted to go get another whole animal like slaughter meat fest, then you'd go to the hall. You could find something
Yeah.
there.
You should just, like, somehow roll in a fucking brick oven and just make a pizza. Just, like, dough, like, spinning the dough and everything, just while 10 weeks evals are happening.
I'm gonna steal the Gracie's oven.
Oh, God, yes. I haven't been in Gracie's this year yet. Is it
It's
any better?
No.
No?
No. The kitchen area just looks like slightly nicer.
How's the? So is it a pizza oven? They added a pizza oven, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
One
How's
whole
the
pizza
pizza
oven.
change?
It hasn't.
That doesn't. What?
I agree.
Yeah.
Do you think that they would improve the ingredients and make better pizza?
No, it's not even better. Better ingredients, better pizza. Obviously. But like,
I don't like the sound of Papa Gracie's at all.
I was under the impression. So
They
did
made
they
me
not
say
get
the
like?
N-word.
Did they just get like another pizza oven that they would have had that they had before?
No,
not
they
a
put
new
in,
one?
like-
Considering they fucking airlifted in, I assume that it's different.
I
put in,
thought
like,
it was
a
supposed
nice
to be
big
like
brick-
some weird
brick
kind of
oven.
like brick fire oven.
It was. It is. It just
Then
didn't change the
the
taste
pizza should at
significantly.
least be different.
It's not significantly changed. I could not notice a difference.
I don't understand.
I'm
how
sure if you like
That's-
compared the two slices like next to each other, there's a change, but it's not any better.
So do they? So has all the pizza been consolidated into that section, or do they have like? Do they still have the old pizza section and the new pizza section?
No, they just
They just throw it all in the oven, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Oh, it's fucking.
I assume they got rid of the old oven, considering they only had
Well, I mean,
one.
the oven and shit for that. That was all like back in the kitchen.
No, they had that oven out in the front.
Yeah, they had one by the
Yeah.
where they served it.
It was like one of those metal industrial ovens, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't remember. I don't remember if I've ever had anything like good from Gracie's.
Apparently, if you have some like serious dietary restrictions, you can tell the chef and he'll make you something personally, and it's
Oh.
actually not bad.
You just gotta game the system and act like you have some kind of life-threatening illness to get some good food.
I'm gonna get myself put on death row and ask for my last meal to be made by the Gracie's chef. I think they'd do that for me.
That would be a way to go. That'd be a hell of a way to go. You just have to commit a crime while you're here, so they don't have to like
Okay.
ship them in from out of state.
Okay.
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 Did you guys have anything you wanted to talk about specifically? I'm running through topics on here, but if you guys had something you wanted to talk about that wasn't on the list, do you guys want to talk about?
I had something for a second, and then I like completely lost it.
Lost it.
Well, people are watching, right? Have you guys seen? I think you should leave.
No.
No.
It's like the Tim and Eric show, but in my opinion, a lot better. So
Okay.
it's
What's it called?
fucking stupid. Actually, you know what? Rewinding to when Nick's comment about ads that hooked you.
Yeah.
I have watched to completion 2 full-length YouTube ads in my, or 2 different like types of ads.
Okay.
One of them was extremely targeted content. I feel like it was by just the beef industry. Like it was by
Oh
beef.
my god. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And it's a silent like 2.5 minute or maybe 3 minute video of somebody just putting a cast iron on an induction plate and searing like a big ass prime rib on it, like big ass ribeye on it for 3 minutes, completely silent except for the noises of it searing. And I watched that thing to
Yes.
completion.
It's like ASMR.
Yes.
I felt very
You,
retarded.
you completed?
I completed. I completed, and I.
To completion.
Jesus Christ.
And the other one was the fucking the purple mattress ads that are effectively just Tim and Eric show skits, but
Yeah.
just they're just Tim and Eric show skits, but they also happen to be ads.
Yeah.
How did they get you interested in the sofas or
I'm
whatever?
not interested. They're mattresses. I'm not interested in that mattress. I use a $95 mattress I bought off Amazon,
Just
which
slide
I
it
only
over.
received only within like the last 30 days.
What?
I had been sleeping on the floor since May before then.
Oh. Oh God. Oh fuck. Jesus.
I would have gotten it a lot earlier, but fucking returns and delivery time and Amazon hell, or refund hell.
Oh man, Daddy Bezos just likes toying with you.
Yeah. On the other hand, he gave me a free coffee grinder.
Oh. Y'all remember
He was
the
very.
GoDaddy ads?
He had one of his dementia spouts and was like,
yeah, that's
"Yeah,
what-
this item is running like really late. It's been a couple days now." And I'm sitting there looking at this message while I'm using the grinder. And it's like, "Would you like start a refund?" I was like, "Sure." And I just got refunded for a coffee grinder that I was actively using.
Wow.
Y'all remember the GoDaddy ads that were literally softcore porn?
Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck
Yep.
was up with that?
Those were great. They
I
were
guess
so
that's like
memorable.
one
so
way to really like draw out.
it's
It was
one way to get
memorable.
people excited
Incel
about
nerds
site
who need
hosting.
domain hosting.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why when you said Mr. Mrs.com
Yeah.
was a parked GoDaddy site, I was just like, wow, that's
Topical.
a big thinker. I remember there was a Super Bowl ad by GoDaddy at one point where they said you could watch the full version online somehow, but then I think you had to make an account.
Yeah.
But I never made the account. But like
Okay.
I was like, did they just show you porn if you signed up for an account? Like,
Probably just more softcore porn.
I guess. Fucking wild. That was just a thing that occurred on TV regularly.
Every big event.
Yep.
It was pretty great.
Who
We really
is out
did
here
live
in
in a society.
2019 still going to Hooters?
I want
That's
to go to
my
Hooters.
question. I want to know someone who regularly
Lol,
goes to
we
Hooters.
we had the opportunity to go to a Hooters when we went to
we went to
SmashCon.
SmashCon, right?
I'm gonna take Tori to
There was a
Hooters.
Hooters not too far from the from the venue.
Yeah.
I was like, we're not going. But in front of me, I heard somebody, without a hint of irony in their voice, say, "Bro, are you sure you don't want to go to Hooters?" Reeks of weed. GameCube controller. And I was like,
Good.
where am I? This is a fucking out of body.
Oh my god, yeah, no. I saw that fucking Alpharad and his crew, they went to Hooters. They weren't cowards, lol. We could
They
have.
weren't cowards. You are correct. Alfred was also wearing a fucking spider suit. So I don't think Alfred was a coward at any point during the fucking weekend.
That was such a good fucking reveal. Like, holy fuck. He just went out there, just handed out copies of Spider-Man 2 on DVD to the crowd, and then he could just interact with fans without having to actually interact with fans.
He was
What a play.
advanced.
What a play.
You want to go to Hooters, Nick?
When?
Probably tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Well, how expensive? See, I guess the
Oh my
real thing for
God.
me is how expensive would their food be? Like, if
How
it's...
expensive
Hooters.
is Hooters?
Why are you?
Because I want to... Because it's been a...
Hooters is too rich for your blood. I got the bad fucking...
See,
Like
but
$15 to $20.
that's like...
You don't
I kinda,
go to Hooters for the food. You go to Hooters so you can be targeted exclusively by me.
See, I don't care about... Like, I would be there for the meme. Like, again, it'd be like what crawfish, like what you were saying. I'd go there for the experience of going there
What
with
the
a group.
fuck kind of experience do you want from Hooters, Nick Mercadante?
Hooters sells
The,
sandwiches?
the experience would... What did you say?
Hooters sells sandwiches.
What?
I can get a big fish, smother that fish! Exclamation point for $9.99.
Smother that fish!
What a
You
fucking
mean
deal!
to tell me that Hooters is in the fucking KFC, Chick-fil-A, Popeye sandwich war?
Hold on.
And didn't tell anybody?
They have a sandwich called smothered chicken, and then in parentheses naked.
Naked. Just
I don't know what that means.
Smothered is like an actual like Louisiana thing.
I mean, I'm assuming that means
What?
not fried. Naked means
Oh,
like
that
not
makes
with
sense. Okay.
like
Okay.
you know,
They also have a burger called the Double D.
incredible.
Wow, 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 wow.
And Ed and Eddie.
They no, yeah, it'd be like
exciting.
I would go there with Jack and anybody else who would be stupid enough to sign on for the social experience. But then
So
if
many people.
I
If I
feel
had-
like your idea of what the social experience would be is much higher than the actuality.
you're probably right, which is probably why Lowell made the correct decision by saying no, let's not go to the
Yeah, I
Hooters.
was like, we're not going.
But
Like,
Find
I would-
somewhere else. We're not going to Hooters.
but at the same time though,
Oh, it's
You are
permanently
missing
closed. Oh, wait,
nothing.
this isn't the
it could potentially be really funny. It could be funny to people watch who else is at the Hooters at like
Yo.
2 p.m. on a Sunday.
So everybody's there to judge everybody else, so nobody actually wants.
That sounds like GracieCon, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
people who are there seriously, and most people there to.
There were people who there were legitimately, so there's no
Yes.
Hooters in the area.
There's no Hooters in our area?
Of course not. We got IT.
Oh, there's one by my house.
What the fuck? Then how?
There's a
So
couple
how
of
is it
those.
that there are always these hot milfs in my area looking to fuck, but there's no Hooters in our area?
Believe it or not, Murky, not all women who are hot have to work.
Believe it or not, Ricky,
It's
you do.
not actually a rule.
Believe it or not,
I
Ricky.
know that wild idea. I know, but
Unbelievable concept.
Wasn't there a court case recently about some woman who like tried to go up against Hooters about like them not hiring her because she wasn't hot enough or something? I don't know who won.
I don't fucking know. I don't keep up with Hooters news.
welcome
You know-
to Hooters news.
As an
Who
expert in
knows?
breast law.
A breast expert or a bregspert.
Fuck off.
I'm pretty sure
Don't
they get
speak
around
to me
that by
ever
like
again.
hiring them as models.
Anyone want to watch the Brexit porno?
The what?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
All right, I'll
This
bite
is
you.
really
Listener.
recent.
I don't actually know.
Yeah,
anything
that's
else.
what I thought. Okay, so this is updated June 6th of 2019. Hooters weight discrimination lawsuit. The media and blogosphere exploded in indignation when a Michigan Hooters waitress was told that her 132-pound body no longer met the appearance standards of a Hooters girl.
Not that heavy.
That's not heavy at all. That's kind of terrifying. This led to a weight discrimination lawsuit against the Hooters restaurant chain and sparked a heated debate about workplace obesity in retail business. Discrimination by employers. How much to say? Okay, I think this is just a general critique on retail employment standards. But that's still like, yeah, so I guess when they're hiring Hooters girls, they're looking for a specific body type, and that
So
blows.
Did they win the lawsuit?
I don't know. Win lawsuit. I'm not sure. But like the fact that 132 pounds was too much to begin with is kind of fucking ridiculous. Like that's already on the lower end, if not possibly a little underweight. I feel like.
Dylan, stop sending those images.
Hey, so now I can't go back to this view anymore. So
Brexit.
All right,
I
hold
can
on.
delete the second of it.
What
Okay.
the fuck are these?
I
Please-
got the
please-
count for you right
These
here.
are. The,
Please delete the second
names
one.
of the character.
Do you need me to delete? Hold on.
yes.
I got the actual cast right here.
Oh god. Okay.
Rebecca Moore, Lacey
That
Starr,
first one probably
Alexis
shouldn't be on Twitch
May,
either because of that second name.
Busty Cookie.
Oh no, we can't
I
show
didn't-
that. We
I
can't show
didn't
that
notice
either.
That one.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what did it say?
It had the F slur in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
This port was not very.
PC? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't
Oh, you're right.
yeah. Well, also though, if it's UK, isn't that we talked about this with those Irish guys at the pub, lol. That how that word is not as derogatory or
Oh, this is my wee woo related.
Also not
My
a
wee woo.
UK
That
word.
is definitely not being used as a that much.
I'm pretty sure this is also a porno made in America. So
oh
Yeah.
well then there's no more excuses. Oh god. I wonder how those guys are doing. Did you add them on Facebook?
Yeah. Dude, the one's name started with an M. Messaged me when he got back, and I was like, "Hey, y'all not dead?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're."
I'm glad he checked in. Yeah, that was Monkey, wasn't it?
They were honestly pretty.
They were cool dudes.
We were like about to leave, and they like challenged one of us to like
to the punching bag.
the punching thing, because like one of them set the record on it after we had done it earlier.
Yeah.
Nobody had done it.
Oh God, no, we can't. Oh, that's
showing these.
sorry. That's a different.
What the fuck
Discord.
is going on here?
Yeah, and then we just hung out for a while, and then one of them they like two girls were trying to play the basketball game that was right next to the punching machine.
Oh, he fucking followed through.
He followed through a little too much. That oh my God.
She was okay. She was
Well,
fine.
yeah, she was okay, but like I would just say like you should
So
never.
it was one of those like punching bag things, and like it was right next to like one of like the basketball, like, you know, like how many hoops can you get?
Yeah.
And so the dude we were this fucking giant dude like punches the bag and follows through and just hits this girl in the arm. Like shooting hoops like right next to her. And he was like immediately like, "I'm so sorry." Like I didn't. And she was like, "Nah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine."
Good.
Yeah, I was just like, why would you put a punching bag machine like right next to where like the fucking hoops machine is? Like that's just a recipe for disaster.
Limited space, Nick.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They made a lot of they made good use of the space. They had some good games there. They had fucking Street Fighter, which Leul kicked my ass in, and Marvel vs. Capcom, which Leul also kicked my ass in.
I'm not good at either of those games.
I'm not good at fighting games, even more so though. So you still got me. And then there's the Pac-Man, the 4-player Pac-Man game. I've seen that in a lot of places, like where it's like just on a flat table and you
That
each
one's
control. Fun. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was a good night.
There's this really great arcade game called Killer Queen. It's called Killer Queen. I think it's actually coming to Switch now, but it's a huge arcade cabinet because it's a 4v4 arcade cabinet.
Whoa!
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
How does it play?
It's like part like it's weird. It's part like aerial combat, part like RTS.
3 people are like the drones, and one person is the queen. And then like
you have like 3 different ways of winning. You can either kill the queen a certain amount of time.
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
You can. I forget what the second option is, but the third option is you can have somebody ride your team's snail into the other team's. Or I don't know if there's 1 snail or 2 snails, but you ride a snail into the end of the end of the map.
So like a Nidhogg kind of thing where you're trying to get to the end. Okay, interesting.
Military,
it's
economic,
actually
and
really fun
snail
game.
victories.
And it's super intense playing on a 4v4 arcade cabinet. Like,
yeah, that's gotta be wild. Like having all those people just fucking yelling and screaming at each other. Yeah, that was a good night. That was good to go.
I'm sorry,
6th Street.
it's a 5v5 arcade cabinet.
It's a MOBA.
The cabinet is 4v4. The Switch version is 5v5.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Coming out in like a month.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Yeah.
how do you do 5v5 on the Switch? Can it handle 10 controllers?
I think
Online multiplayer.
Oh, yeah, that'd do it.
Online multiplayer.
Yeah. So that was.
I imagine you could do the 4v4 mode on Switch though locally because you can connect eight wireless things, right?
Yes, you should be. Yeah.
That sounds really cool. So.
Yeah. But yeah, well, we did that on Friday night, and then on Saturday night we got. Well, I went to the karaoke thing, and then at the end of that, I was with.
Berkey abandoned me to go sing karaoke.
And then I didn't even get to sing karaoke, which pissed me off, because I signed up, and then I never got to go on stage and fucking belt out, "Fuck you, don't do what you tell me," to a crowd of fucking Rooster Teeth fans. I was very upset that I did not get to do that. But I met 2 guys there that were gonna just go like a bit of a bar crawl. Yeah. And then I invited Leul, and then we went out, and then they were cool, but one of the dudes was already like super plastered by the time we got to like the first place.
Good.
And so then we just sent him home, and then the other guy was kind of just depressed or something. Like,
Yeah, they got into a speakeasy, which was... But,
that
like,
was really cool.
They were not having that great of a time, but I had some good drinks.
Yeah.
It all worked out, man, for me.
What was it? It was like something lean.
A purple drink or something? Or...
Yeah, purple drank.
Essentially, it was fake lean. There was
there was no actual lean. I asked that
was
question
just
while we were there. I wasn't sure, but it was not actually lean.
Sad.
It's just straight purple, like...
Sugar, water,
Yeah.
purple.
It's essentially grape drink from that joke, but with... And then served in a
What the fuck is a
styrofoam.
grape?
What the fuck is that juice, nigga?
What the fuck is a juice?
Oh my god. Yeah. But overall, I think that'd be a good weekend. I hope we could do it again next year. Colin wants to go for RTX. Get a squad rolling up. I think it's been an hour.
The $600 fucking pass.
No, I'm not doing that again.
Are you gonna have that much money next year?
Probably not. Also, yeah, probably not. So, but they already confirmed the dates for next year. It's gonna be July 3rd through the 5th again. So I guess same.
Well,
same
this
July.
year it was July like 5th or something, right? Because like July 4th happened before.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then 4th of July. Wait. Yeah, I guess 4th of July is just gonna happen in the middle of the weekend, which will be interesting.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. It'll be extra busy,
Yeah.
even though it was already busy that weekend. But yeah, it was a good time. Don't need to spend that much money again though, because all it really amounted to was getting through lines faster, which like really doesn't matter too much in the long game, especially because most of the panels, they either didn't have questions, or if they did have like Q&A, you just submitted to a Google form, which honestly is way better.
That's actually pretty good.
You just submit to a Google form, and then they'll just pick out questions from there. So that was good. And then the other thing was the fucking karaoke party, which I didn't even get to fucking sing at. So what was the fucking point? What was the point? I just wanted to scream "Killing in the Name of." All right, it's not much to ask, really. But yeah, so we're well past an hour at this point. So thank you guys for joining us. We'll be around next week, hopefully, unless something else comes up. Thank you all for joining me, Dylan and Leul, online. And we'll probably see if we could do this again at some point in the future. Maybe a different setup. I don't know. If you could probably tell, we were in a different location than we were last 2 weeks, and we're probably going to be in a different location next week if the lodge will have that space open for us to use. Because that looked like a really optimal recording space. So, till then, see you guys next time. So long.
Goodbye.
So long.